Welcome to Integrative Mystic. Thank you so much for joining me. I know it has been a little while, so I'm really excited to connect with you. My name is Anne Vivian Shapani, and welcome to the show. We are integrative, we are multidimensional, we are focused in the here and now, we are present, integrating the mystical. I am excited about today's show. I have gone on a bit of a journey, which I will share a little bit with you. I will share the message Spirit wanted me to share with you today, and then I will switch gears and share with you the collective energy read for the week ahead. So, I was planning on spending a few months or more in the mid-Atlantic on my boat. That plan did not come together, and it's been a great learning experience. I'm still learning and learning some healing lessons from it, shall we say. I decided not to try to force things. I decided to go with the flow. Spirit was guiding me to a path of greater ease. And I find myself in the deep south in Georgia, spending some time reconnecting with family and my roots and my ancestors and doing some healing and reconnecting and grounding here, and it feels, honestly, there's so much relief, and I feel the more of, not that there's not challenges, but I feel more of the flow of ease and simplicity. Things are coming together in a different way. And I think in moments like this, there's not necessarily a right or wrong choice, because any choice you make will have pros and cons, and you will learn something from that choice. However, and in this case, I feel like this was a path of more ease, and I feel like I aligned more with the flow of what the universe was presenting to me that would allow me to move forward with my soul's growth in a way that didn't have as much stop signs and challenges and resistance. So here I am. I'm excited to be in the South for a spell. I want to share with you. And I wonder, before I move on to today's lesson, I wonder if you've been through anything like that recently where plans changed, you thought you were doing one thing, it turned into something else. You realized maybe the initial plan, something better was being presented to you, or an unexpected turn is leading to unexpected lessons. I think that might be something a lot of people are experiencing right now. So I'm excited to reconnect with you. I wanted to share this lesson Spirit is guiding me to share for today. And my spirit guides, my spirit team, my dream team, as I call them, they came to me and showed me this writing exercise and talked about how in today's show, it's important to think about how you think about problems and to rethink the order for how to solve problems. So they want you to understand, instead of focusing on a challenge, instead of focusing on the problem, focus on a more holistic vision of what it is that you want to achieve. And this will actually change your whole relationship with what you think the quote problem is, how you go about in your energetic flow with your goal. So instead of focusing on the problem, focus on new possibilities, new attitudes, new awareness that have to do with getting to where you want to go. Put the problem in perspective and don't make that the focus. The writing exercise, and they showed me this writing exercise as a non-linear way of writing, in which you write out a few different subjects, either in lines coming out from the middle, like a star, or write the sentences around a circular edge. This helps you to get out of linear thinking, and they want you to get into more holistic thinking when it comes to dealing with things that you perceive as challenges. So the first step is one of the arms of the star, write what you think the problem is or the challenge. All of the rest of the star, all of the rest of this circle is content towards solutions support success. So, one of the arms I want you to write down: how have other people solved similar problems? Another arm, another piece of this whole they want you to write down is: what similar challenges have I overcome in my life? If you can't think of similar challenges, think of other challenges you've overcome in your life. Another arm, so you might be thinking of a problem right now. You can do this mentally, it's even more powerful written. What's the problem? Think of other people. Give an example of someone else who solved this problem, is the second arm, or solved something similar. Third example, third arm. What have I overcome in my life that may be similar? The fourth one, what help and resources do I have? This might be several sentences. These can be several sentences. It could be a paragraph long. Try and come up with at least a couple of sentences. What help and resources do you have towards this? Help and resources could also include gifts, talents, and abilities, your own internal resources, your own ingenuity, your own talent, your own love. What are we on? Five? Five are: what are my helpful beliefs about this problem? What do I believe that is powerful and helpful here? As you write your positive or helpful beliefs about this problem, you might become aware of your self-limiting beliefs about this problem. And this can be an opportunity on another page and another exercise to reprogram some of those limiting beliefs. But for this exercise, write down the beliefs that are supporting your understanding and knowing and belief that you can achieve victory over whatever this challenge is. So as you're writing all of these components to the problem, you're actually writing windows of openings towards allowing things to unfold in the direction that you want. If you're writing down mostly the problem in your mind, and we all do it, I do it too. This is for me just as much as it is for you, my friend. If I'm thinking mostly about what I don't like and something that's irking me, that is a dead end, Spirit is saying. That's an energetic, mental and energetic dead end. But once you start to think about, like in this exercise, painting a picture of wholeness, that there's actually a lot of windows of openness towards moving in a direction that helps you get to where you want to go regarding this subject. And just now they had me use those words instead of the problem. Because when we think about it as a problem, it can be a problem. But when we think about it as there is a piece of this subject that is challenging, that has not been solved yet, now we can begin to conceptualize it in a way that allows those windows of help and support, those windows of energetic movement, of flow to come and partner with us and flow towards the solution, that flow towards the unfolding of something beautiful. Another piece of this is, and this could go under help and resources, your connection with divine presence, your connection with divine consciousness, also known as your higher self, also known as your intuition. Those might have slightly different meanings, but I'm using them interchangeably. Think about the center of your star or your circle being the divine consciousness that is offering you those unexpected, innovative, intuitive, creative thoughts, promptings, ideas. Leave room for spirit to shine through. And this is another piece of seeing the wholeness of whatever it is that you haven't overcome. So instead of seeing all the three-dimensional blocks or thinking about, going in circles, using all of my worry thoughts about this, we can visually include the possibilities, the resources, the plane of existence in which we've already overcome this. We've already unfolded the success that we want to see. And now when we think about this subject, we're now calling upon that experience and those energies to work with us so we can move towards that which we want to move towards and not stay stuck in the dead ends of vibrating on the stuckness and the level of that which we do not want. So try this. I love how it's visual. And so when you think about the subject, you're getting the visual. You've also listed out all of these different dimensions of the subject. And you can do this with any subject, whatsoever. Sometimes when you begin to do this work, you might notice that you actually, there's something better that Spirit wants to offer you. Like in my case, there's something different that you actually want even more, or you go through a process of realizing the initial way of solving the problem or what your goal that you initially had in mind might evolve into something else. And that can be an example of showing you how you're growing and evolving in a way that's not attached to the material plane or not attached to egoic goals, but is connected with your deeper self, your soul, and is aligning with one of the qualities of spirit, one of the qualities of soul, which is adaptability and change and growth and evolution. And it may be that you unfold your problem into a solution, you unfold this experience as you see it, and that's beautiful too. And this is your process, so I support you and trust your own process. I would love to hear from you. If you try this and you had an experience with it, please send me a message. You can find me at creativepsychestudio.com, creative, Psyche, studio.com. And that's also on my Instagram and Facebook. And send me a message. You can check out my groups and events and sessions if you're interested in working with me or participating in a group. I will update that, I promise. I will update my stuff. I haven't in a while. I also have a newsletter that you can join if you'd like to. I'm going to transition now into the tarot reading for the week. Thank you again so much for joining me for this episode. And now we're going to transition to reading the collective energy for the week ahead. I'm going to pull some cards for the week ahead. This is for the week of November 16th, 2025, or whenever you're tuning in, if this resonates with you, it's the message. All right, what does Spirit want us to know for this week? Yeah, I feel like it's another week of make sure that you're staying in your lane, as it were. That sounded kind of harsh, but try not to take on other people's thoughts, feelings, problems, be overly influenced, try and solve problems that are not yours to solve, or get overly involved in a way that is dysfunctional, codependent, controlling, unhelpful. Be careful to live and let live, forgive, accept, use compassion with not getting wrapped up in something that is bringing you down and causing you to self-destruct or messing up your aura. So to that, I feel like Spirit wants to add, try and do your work and don't pay attention as much to what other people think or the way other people are responding. Ooh, okay. So we've got Temperance, Ten of Swords, Six of Pentacle, Three of Swords. We've got Archangel Israfel music. We've got Starseed Oracle. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Okay, so I feel like this week, it might be a little bit of a Mercury retrograde, feeling like I'm stuck and I'm not making the progress I want. But there's other things that I have perhaps been putting on the back burner or haven't had a chance to address that are now we're having the opportunity to address. And so that's part of the energy of this week. The challenge card is the Ten of Swords. I feel like a lot of us are going to see other people experience karmic consequence this week, or another way to put that is divine order this week, that might be hard to see. It may also be that you see someone experience something that's not, you know, that is difficult for someone else. That doesn't mean that they did something wrong or they're a bad person or anything like that. But you might just see people experiencing also consequences for what they have done in a way that is difficult. And so I feel like that's this is a expansion of the beginning part of the message. It's important not to get in the way if someone has a feeling or experience that they have in front of them that is a learning opportunity for their soul. It's important not to get in the way of that. So if someone is experiencing something that appears difficult, this week, Spirit is guiding us to allow someone to learn the lesson that they are trying to learn and protect your own energy while making sure to allow them to solve their problems and you to solve your problems. That doesn't mean that we can't be supportive and loving, but I feel like the message here is you can't change someone. And it's funny, this card of change came out, do something to change your energy. You can't change someone else. You can offer love and support and acceptance. So trying to protect your energy and stay in your lane this week. If you're seeing, I feel like some of us are going to see other people who are experiencing a hard lesson. So you can be loving, you can be supportive, but don't take that energy on yourself. Six of Pentacles. Well, I feel like the Six of Pentacles is it's the guidance card for this week, is guiding us to um, retrain our mind to receive more and to allow ourselves to see the benefit of allowing others to help us. It's an opportunity collectively for especially those who are strong-willed to be able to, in a Mercury retrograde way, be a little bit more soft and yielding. It's an opportunity for those who have had trouble allowing the universe to help them in various ways, financially or in other emotional or practical ways, to benefit from allowing others to help you, because that's what's wanting to happen this week. You're being guided to align with a restructuring, and there's help and guidance and new abilities being disseminated on the planet this time. New assistance to open new abilities, new assistance to ground yourself on this plane in a much more, in a way with much more ease. And so you're being offered a lot of help and guidance from the spiritual realms. And it's important to be able to align yourself in such a way that you're able to receive this help and support. Because I feel like Spirit is saying you're going to be better equipped to live your life as you're receiving this upgrade and receiving this. I feel like it is a power to align with the earth's chakras and to feel your own energy flowing with her, with Gaia, and to be able to manipulate the energy in such a way that you're flowing better with the channels of energy on the earth. So manipulate, not in a, to be able to use your will sort of coordinated and cooperating with the earth's will. The earth's energy is changing. And I feel like as this change happens, you're going to feel more aligned with your own chakras. So allow yourself to be part of this energetic shift and allow yourself to bend your own will to be flexible with how you see yourself and others, and they're wanting to use the phrase bend your will, bend your mind so that you can receive more of this higher consciousness frequency. It's a matter of being able to allow new ideas to come. So that's why they're saying bend your will, bend your mind. Um, Allow something unexpected to dawn upon you. And so on a practical level, I feel like they're saying you'll feel better, okay, and you'll be able to work with this new earth energy better when you shift your mind so that you're open to the stars, the starlight, the extraterrestrial star consciousness, star beings are working with us here, the sun consciousness, and the earth light. It's going to help you to um, restore some of your power, even. Three of Swords is the final result card for this week. Yes, I will pull a clarifying card. Oh boy. Um, I feel like it's again, I feel like a lot of us tuning in, we're going to be feeling other people's pain. We're going to be feeling the tragedies and the challenges and um, the things that we don't really want to see around us. We're going to be aware of it, and it's going to be an opportunity for growth because um, we can be a part of positive change, and that doesn't mean that we have to take on other people's pain. So be sure and align yourself with your heart chakra in a way that you're putting the energy out, that um, you're, in other words, you're putting out love, and um, and you're not aligning with a flow of energy that is, I'm having trouble getting the right words here. Let me pull another card. It's basically try not to stay stuck in other people's pain. Use your gifts and abilities to be a partner with all of the light workers on the planet and offer that love and support and join in that consciousness of expansion and allow that to lead you instead of lowering yourself to someone else's vibration. Seven of Pentacles is a clarifying card. Yes, there we go. Um, be your own best friend. And as you make progress, other people will be inspired to make progress as well. And you being able to direct the energy flow towards figuring out how best to solve a problem is helping everyone. So don't stay stuck in what might feel like other people's problems or pain. Use your intention and your will and initiative to direct the energy flow towards growth and restabilizing your energy and coming up with a plan to move forward so that you are thriving and you're not allowing what is really not your pain to guide your life. I know as an empath that it's very important to take care of my energy and be aware if I'm being influenced by someone else's energy. Usually it's not intentionally harmful, but I know I have a lot of empaths and sensitives tuning in. This week, just be careful. Do your work to energy hygiene, clear your energy, clear your space, take care of your boundaries in your space, and use this as an opportunity to refine how you take care of your boundaries and how you offer love, compassion, healing in the world, education, learning, guidance, whatever it is that you are offering in this world, as you operate on a higher plane that does not drag you down with internalizing someone else's pain or some of those old codependent patterns. We can't control what we can't control. And That's one of the lessons I'm learning in this life. People have to learn their own lessons. I can't learn it for them, and I can't fix it for them. So allow other people to learn their lessons, and that is a gift that you are giving them. And tolerate that not everybody's going to be comfortable all the time, and you can't always fix it. But you can offer the vibration of your divine presence from within, and this helps you and everybody in our little earth experiment. So write down, brainstorm different elements of your goal, break it into smaller steps, work with it. It's now got its own magnetism when you write it down. Get some momentum going with that. Be compassionate and take care of yourself. And thank you so much for tuning in. This was great to record a podcast, and I look forward to seeing you next group video or session. Peace and blessings.